Okay, just a very short clip here. I hope that my head torch isn't creating too much interference and we can see what I'm talking about. But the front section, or the single section of throttle cable, this one here, that connects the twist grip to the junction box, which then pulls the two cables, one for each carburettor on this BSA A65 Lightning Clubman. And similar things are seen on many other machines where you've got one cable coming from the twist grip into a junction box with however many cables coming out the other end. The owner wanted me to change the front section of the cable because, well, I can probably show, but there's just a little bit of a nick in the casing there, but I mean this bike looks so tidy, he wanted something done about that. So I thought, well, rather than buy the whole assembly, which would cost more and also mean I'd have to balance the carburettors again, having done so once already, I thought if I could just get the front section of cable on its own, I'd do that and fit it, and then I might be able to keep the carburettors balanced if I didn't have to disturb the two cables coming out of the junction box. And I've managed it. I've got the new cable fitted, and the way I did it is quite simple really. You sort of unscrew the part of the body where the single cable goes in from the other half of it where the two cables go into. You can then pull on the single cable, and you can actually pull the ends of the two cables going to the carburettors clear, and you can get at the end of the single cable that you want to change. The only trouble is you're fighting two throttle slide return springs, and you need to have about 6 pairs of hands to have a chance at all. And I thought, I wonder, I don't really want to go through pulling the slides out the carburettors and disturbing everything again and having to go through the process of balancing them again. What can I do? And I thought maybe I might be able to just sort of get a screwdriver in there to hold it up, but anything like that was getting in the way of the end of the single cable which I wanted to get out. But I found that I just had enough room. If I got this split pin and splayed it a little so that I could fit it over one of the pair of cables and push it all the way until the eye of the split pin went around one of the cables, I could jam the thing and also have access to push the single cable clear of its locating hole or recess, get it out and put the new one in. Still a bit of a fiddle, but it's saved a lot of time and work and effort, and I won't have to balance the carburettors again. So I've got the new cable in now, so I'm going to pull the split pin out and let it go. Screw the body back together, and now all I've got to do is put the other end back into the twist grip and we're up and running. So I just thought I'd share that, as it might come in useful for some other people when they're doing likewise or similar things as well. But I just thought of that one at the moment for myself. Maybe other people have done it already, but it's worked very well here. And there's the split pin, and that's what I did with it. Just sort of spread it enough so that one of the pair of throttle cables could fit right into the eye of it, and then you know it's not going to slip out, and there's also room to get the single throttle cable out the way and change it. So that's worked for me. That's been a success here today anyway.